This is a tale of a man who was once a hero, living long enough to become the villain. We travel back in time to France many years ago to uncover the story of Gilles de Rais, a convicted mass murderer of children. Born around 1405 into one of Brittany's wealthiest families, Gilles' early life was a tapestry of luxury and nobility. But wealth and privilege were but the prologue to a story marked by valor, decadence, and darkness. As a young man, Gilles quickly rose to prominence as a military commander. His most notable achievement was fighting alongside Joan of Arc during the 100 Years' War, a feat that earned him fame and admiration. Gilles served as a commander, displaying courage and strategic prowess that helped turn the tides of battle. His heroic deeds, such as the Siege of Orléans, were the stuff of legends, painting him as a beacon of hope in a time of turmoil. But despite his military successes, Gilles' life took a dark turn. Lavish spending led him to financial ruin, pushing him towards the fringes of society and morality. As his coffers ran dry, Gilles turned to desperate measures. He began to dabble in alchemy, lured by the promise of turning base metals into gold. Further still, he delved into the dark world of the occult, performing forbidden rituals in a desperate bid to regain his lost fortune. This period of his life was shrouded in mystery and fear, as unsettling rumors began to circulate. Whispers of his involvement in dark arts and sinister deeds began to tarnish his once golden reputation. The vanishing of more and more children, mainly boys, from the surroundings of his lands kept the lower-class population in fear. In the year 1440, unrelated to the crimes that will soon unfold, and after nearly a decade of his killing spree, he was arrested for kidnapping a priest. The trial that followed was as dramatic as it was controversial. Witnesses came forward with harrowing tales of his atrocities, including the sexual abuse, torture, and murder of allegedly over 100 children, painting a chilling picture of a man far removed from the reputable knight he'd once been. Regardless of the truth, the trial ended with Gilles found guilty and sentenced to death by burning at the stake and hanging simultaneously. His death was as dramatic as his life. A once celebrated war hero, now branded a villain, meeting his end on the gallows. But as they say, death is just the beginning, and for Gilles de Rais, it marked the start of a legacy that would span centuries. In the years following his execution, whispers of Gilles' gruesome deeds found their way into the realm of folklore. Over time, these tales allegedly evolved into the story of Bluebeard, a wealthy and powerful man who murdered his wives in a secret chamber within his castle. The parallels between Gilles' life and the Bluebeard legend are uncanny, leading many to believe that he was the inspiration behind this terrifying tale. Yet Gilles' legacy is not confined to a single narrative. His story has been the subject of many debates, with some arguing that he was a victim of a political conspiracy and others asserting that he was indeed a monster. This dichotomy in views paints a picture of a man as complex as the times he lived in. A brave knight, a companion of Joan of Arc, a reckless spendthrift, an alleged occultist, and a convicted child murderer. His story forces us to confront the multifaceted nature of history, where heroes and villains are not always what they seem, and truth intertwines with legend. So what do you think? Was Gilles de Rais a misunderstood noble or a true villain of history? As we have seen, history is a complex tapestry where heroes and villains often wear the same face. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Gilles de Rais. Was he a victim of a political conspiracy, or did he truly descend into darkness? And who else from the past should we bring into the spotlight next? Remember to subscribe and share your thoughts. Until next time.